Welcome to Hope Reactor. Here we turn knowledge into positive change. From the newest technologies shaping our future to timeless philosophy, powerful life lessons, great minds from history, and practical insights about money and freedom. This is not just information. This is wisdom you can use. Learn today, grow tomorrow, create a better future. Hope Reactor starts now.
In 2026, the world is beginning to break apart, not because of war, not because of disaster, but because human creativity itself is starting to collapse. People wake up and scroll social media. They consume AI news during commutes. They study competitors all day. At night, they drown in recommended videos. Without realizing it, the human brain is being force-fed information 24 hours a day. At first glance, this looks like hard work. But in reality, more and more people are becoming trapped inside the exact same way of thinking. Creators, YouTubers, companies, and marketers across the world are now using the same AI tools, studying the same datasets, and arriving at the same conclusions. Humanity is drifting toward a creative monoculture. Today, we're going to talk about a dangerous strategy that goes against all of it. It's called strategic data fasting. Disconnect from the internet, cut off the noise, starve your brain, because sometimes the moment the mind becomes hungry is the moment it starts creating something truly original. Main story. By 2026, generative AI is no longer just a tool. Videos, music, articles, thumbnails, marketing copy, everything can now be mass-produced within seconds. It's fast, efficient, and surprisingly high quality, but there's a hidden cost. Everything is starting to feel the same. The same video titles, the same opinions online, the same emotional patterns. Why? Because everyone is consuming the same information. AI analyzes massive amounts of data and produces the safest, most statistically reliable answer. In other words, AI is extremely good at generating the average correct response. But there's one thing it struggles with: strange human intuition. The uncomfortable feeling that something is off. That tiny emotional distortion often becomes the seed of true originality. Steve Jobs once dropped out of college and became obsessed with Zen philosophy and typography. If he had focused only on business analytics and trend reports, Apple may have never existed in the form we know today. Because real innovation is rarely born from efficiency. It's born from deviation. And today, fewer and fewer people are capable of deviating. Because their minds are permanently connected to the internet, the human brain was never designed to consume infinite stimulation. Our best ideas often appear while walking alone, sitting quietly, or staring into space during moments of boredom. That's when memory, emotion, and imagination begin, connecting in unexpected ways. But modern life destroys those empty spaces. Every pause gets filled with content. Every silence gets interrupted by notifications. As a result, humanity has slowly become a species that searches for answers before it even attempts to think. There's an interesting psychological phenomenon connected to this. When people disconnect from the internet and social media for several days, they initially experience anxiety, fear of missing out, fear of being left behind, fear of losing access to information. But after a while, something strange begins to happen. Forgotten memories resurface, old emotions return, unexplainable ideas begin appearing. It feels almost as if the deeper layers of the self are waking back up. This is what some researchers describe as cognitive famine, a state where the brain becomes starved, enough to start thinking for itself again. And honestly, this entire issue still feels like it's only beginning. At Hope Reactor, we don't think anyone fully understands where this is heading yet. It's probably too early to say AI is purely dangerous, and it's also too early to say AI will solve everything. For many adults alive today, AI still feels like a tool, like calculators, smartphones, or the internet itself, something useful that we learn to control. Most of our generation still assumes that human thinking comes first. But younger generations may grow up in a completely different reality, especially children in their early teens. For them, AI may not simply become a search engine. It may become their teacher, their advisor, their source of answers. They ask AI for homework help, for emotional advice, for writing, for life decisions. And if that becomes normal, where will people learn to build their own thoughts? AI is absolutely useful. In fact, it will probably become essential. But personally, I believe something important must survive. After learning something, after watching something, after hearing AI's answer, there should still be a moment where someone asks, "What do you think?" Not the perfect answer, not the optimized answer, your answer. Because the moment humans stop expressing their own thoughts, they stop using AI as a tool and begin living as extensions of the algorithm itself. That's why Hope Reactor doesn't reject AI. Actually, it's the opposite. We believe AI makes human thought even more important, because in the future, the most valuable thing may no longer be intelligence alone. It may be individuality. Even now, some creators intentionally build what they call an informational vacuum. They delete social media, avoid trend analysis, ignore competitors, and instead they create content based purely on the strange feelings left inside their own minds. It's inefficient, it looks outdated, but their work carries something AI still struggles to replicate: human temperature, not perfection, presence. And people can feel that difference instinctively. Even on YouTube, many creators are becoming trapped by analytics, click-through rates, retention graphs, search trends, optimization. Those things matter. But the moment a creator worships data too much, their content slowly becomes a servant of the algorithm. And the real danger isn't low views, it's losing your own instincts. In 2026, the people who survive won't necessarily be the ones with the smartest AI. They'll be the ones who still protect their human discomfort, their strange questions, their emotional contradictions. Questions like, why do Japanese people clean places even when nobody is watching? Why did old craftsmen dedicate their lives to details that made no profit? Why does modern convenience still leave people emotionally empty? Those questions don't come from search engines. They emerge only after someone steps away from the noise, long enough to hear themselves think again. Maybe the future doesn't need more information. Maybe it needs silence. Turn off the notifications, step away from the trends, disconnect from the data stream, and pay attention to the strange feelings still left inside your mind. Because somewhere in that silence, your real voice may still be waiting. Ending, if your brain is constantly being fed by the internet, are your thoughts truly yours? Or are you simply performing a personality designed by the algorithm? In the future, society may no longer fear people who possess the most information. It may fear the people capable of disconnecting from it. This was Hope Reactor. See you in the next episode.